Hey everybody, welcome back to Nerd Talk. It's Friday night. We've got a lot of stuff. We've got New York ComicCon coming up. Brad, of course, Token's got tons of games to talk about. And I got something kind of cool that, BossTech, Mama Tech, she surprised me last week. And I'll talk about it right after this. Well, I think our tech is top.
He's falling asleep back there.
We have you don't understand. We have worked our ass off this week trying to get the studio back. We've literally started bringing in sets again.
Starting to look like a studio again.
It's starting to feel like a little bit of a studio. It's the flood has just really, and I know it's no excuse for me being me, but it's been rough. It's been a rough month and a half, and we probably won't be completely up and running until mid-October.
Oh wow.
So all of our shows are just not, holy crap, that is very bright. A lot of our clients, they're just not doing shows because they don't want to do it on the Nerd Talk set because they're like very serious shows, and I can either put them over in the corner where we have the records and the music side over in the little music corner, or we can do this side. That's the only option right now. So I literally had a client. We had a show.
Oh, I heard about
It's a free show, right? It's a free show that I do. It's called My Chamber TV, and I'm not going to name the name of the company, but it was a certain chamber, and it wasn't the chamber's fault. But these people did not want to be on the set because they said their corporate wouldn't let them use the video. I said, well, I don't care if you use the video. I said, I'll give you the video just for you to have. Normally, if they want to buy their segments, $50. We kind of keep it really super cheap for everybody because we figured, everybody's poor. And this company was not poor, but doesn't matter. They were going to buy the thing, and they were going to use it as a professional marketing tool. And I'm like, and I understand, you don't want to be on the Nerd Talk set, but you can still be on the Nerd Talk set because it's a live show. And they told me
come back and do another show. Exactly.
Then they can come back and do it, and then then they can buy that one. And they started this whole thing, and then they used the 4 words that you don't ever use around me. It's a waste of my time. I lost my shit. I threw them out. I said, don't ever come back. I said, I'm just telling you right now, and I told the chamber, don't ever bring them back, because that's the words you don't use with me. It was a waste of my time. They have no idea what we have to go through to get the studio to be able to run. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, BossTech went away last week.
Did you buy something?
It was a nice vacation.
And
you bought a lightsaber?
No.
Oh.
This is from MegaCon.
Yeah.
But it has to do. I didn't wear my shirt tonight. It has to do with Star Wars. Mama Tech took me to Disney.
Ooh, I know what you're
Hollywood
going to say.
Studios,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
right? And everybody got theirs, and I didn't give you yours. So
nice.
That's the one thing you can't take on an airport because.
He's got the grenades. He's got the grenades. That's sweet, man.
So,
Yeah,
but we went to Hollywood Studio or Hollywood, Disney, and we. Because of the hurricane, everybody was like, "Oh, I don't want to be here." Blah blah blah. Everybody was freaking out, and so it was absolutely phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and we had a great time. There was no lines. Waited 90 minutes to get on this Smuggler's Run, and I think Mr. Rob has that. And there's some audio. It's about 3 minutes long, so I literally taped or I filmed with my phone the whole ride. So, Rob, is that ready? Yep. Let's run that real quick.
Shooting! Talk to us! Take evasive action! The woman in real trouble. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. Opposite at Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down.
It's hard to do!
Pilot. Let's go get that towards you. Right pilot. Made the jump to light speed.
Wow. That made the jump so down.
Yes, keep shooting. They're not on to us. Take evasive action. There it is. After that plane. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Eight. Now gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. That could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friend. Now power up the ship. Gravity only axial. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe a little side on Hondo. Pilot, line up behind the train so we can outboard that last car. Get behind the train. Flight engineers. Engineers, hit your flashing button. Harpoons quickly! You're running out of time! It's harder than it looks. Gunship! Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. Let me get out of here. Distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! Fire! Collapsing! Left pilot, hit the boosters! Boost! 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 Look! Let's get out of here! One container of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance.
Oh my god,
You will
Carl's
hurt the
coming
first
back.
order.
That was cool. It was cool. 90-minute wait, and there's actually Rob will bring up some pictures here in a little bit, here as I'm talking. So it's cool. We were Disney pass holders, and I said I was never going back to Disney, and then,
So was a 90-minute wait? Did it feel like 90 minutes walking through everything? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't know
hot.
if there was enough in there to keep you distracted.
No,
all
but
the
I
time.
mean, that's the entrance right there, right? And then you walk in, and there's all these turrets, and they literally, you're in Batu, and they have all these little section areas. There's me and Mama Tech, and it's very immersive. They really do. I can't wait for the new ride to open up. So there's your X-wing fighter. It really is. It's really kind of neat. And then now you're going to go to the marketplace, and these mountains. And I even got some night shots, which I think is absolutely phenomenal.
Wow.
Really do feel like you're there.
Yeah, the detail is amazing.
Yeah, and it's never hello, good morning, or good night. It's bright suns, or good morning, and rising moons is good evening.
Sweet.
And the bathroom is called the refresher. It's not a bathroom.
I'm going to start calling that in my house.
Yeah.
Go use the refresher, you smell.
Yeah, exactly. Did you wipe? So there's your resistance. Or I mean, there's your and there's a Kylo Ren's fighter.
Could you go on it?
No. And then there's the Millennium Falcon.
That's cool.
It was cool. Now we had a. I mean, we actually the people driving. So in Smuggler Run, let's come back to me real quick, Rob. So Smuggler's Run, the way it works is you have 6 people to the ride. The 2 in front are your pilots. One pilot drives up and down. The other pilot goes left and right, and it's reactive to you. So our pilots were pretty bad because they kept running into everything. God bless them. And then the secondary seats are your gunners, your weapons control, right? So they're the shooters and blah blah blah. And then the back seats are the engineers. So if the drivers are doing a bad job, the engineers are always working. I was over here trying to push buttons and film at the same time because I didn't want to, I want to make sure that because it measures your response time.
Oh, nice.
It's really cool. It really is cool. So, but anyway, so it was probably I was afraid it was because it's motion ride. I'm like, I don't do motion rides. Smooth as silk. I mean, you moved, but it didn't make me nauseous.
It was the acupuncture.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Got stabbed. You feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. So was it like really? It was really hot there, right? Obviously.
Oh
humid.
yeah. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I had shorts on, and a shirt, and I had flip flops, and I didn't get sunburned, which was unusual for me because normally 10 minutes out in the sun, I'm burnt to a crisp. But it wasn't bad. It was. There was a crowd there. Actually, go back to some of the photos. I think some of the photos will show you the crowd. Yeah, go ahead. And so there's Chewie. I don't know what happened there. I know what happened. Keep going. Maybe. Yeah. So there was Chewie. So you'll start seeing some crowds, right? And of course it was windy because of the hurricane. Well, the hurricane hadn't even gotten close yet. And
it didn't.
It never touched us. So these people were freaking out. They couldn't
Colder.
find gas because of there was a 90-minute wait, and it did kind of feel like you can come out of it now and go the third set if you want. It did feel like 90 minutes, but because of the people that we were with in front of us and back of us. This is right here. This is the now they're animatronics. That guy's animated, and it took me a long time to go. Is he? Oh, he is animated. It was that good.
Dang.
And he talks to you, moves around, and blah blah blah, and talks to the droid. And there's the that's
They're
the family
animated too?
That's the family that was with us in front of us. But I gotta that's inside the Millennium Falcon, so
Love
it's kind of cool.
That table. Oh,
We need that table in here.
Okay, make it.
Okay.
So, and these are pictures inside going into the ride. It's that was me getting in there going, oh crap, what am I doing? I meant to take those out. And then, of course, my wife wanted a selfie coming out. But it's really cool.
Cool.
Really serious. We spent probably, other than the 90-minute wait in there, we spent probably 4 hours in that area. Actually, I'm going to have him play. I'm going to have him play the Kylo Ren 1 and 2. Because they do this whole thing of Kylo Ren coming in. So when you got that ready, let me know. He'll probably need to get rid of the video that I had in there and load it back up. But it was so they had the First Order come out and they were looking for, and I had a Resistance hat on. I didn't in there because I had taken it off for the pictures. You can come back to us now if you want. You don't have to keep going through those. That's once through is enough. I was there. But our machine's acting up tonight. The keyboard's not running right. It's weird.
yeah, it's Dorian. He messed you up, man.
Dorian screwed everything up. So I'm just saying that.
He didn't even touch us, and he messed us up. He's the one hurricane that Florida got to leave us alone by cyberbullying.
Yeah, that was afraid of me.
No, it was cyberbullying.
Is that what it was?
They were memeing him.
Oh,
They
man.
memed the hurricane
You're
away.
scaring away.
A
That's
T5.
funny.
Or wait, category 5. Keep saying T5, dude. Oh.
Well, the thing of it is you know, they're thinking about going to a Cat 6 now category because it breached the Cat 5.
Does it just say death on it? Like
I don't know.
everyone
There was
dies?
One news person has said, if you're in this area, you're going to die. Everyone's going to die.
Yeah, I shared that.
If that Cat 5 would have hit us, if it would have hit where it was supposed to hit, which was Daytona and that whole area, it'd have cleaned. Yeah, it'd have done the same thing what it did the Bahamas. They'd have cleared it. It would have cleaned their clock. It would have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time it got to us, it would have probably been a 3.
Which still would have rocked this area pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would have been fine. But I live on a hill.
You wouldn't have been fine.
You live in a garage. I don't know what you do.
I would have been flooded out.
No.
I would have been knocking on the door, let me in, let me in.
I don't want to be out here no more. Blood. Anyway, but what's that? Do 2, because that's when Kylo actually comes down from his ship. It was kind of. It's amazing how well well, I mean, it's Disney, of course, but the costumes look just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
You know. So go ahead, Robin. Let's go ahead and play that one.
Some of you may actually support the resistance. If you are stuck with questioning, I suggest you do as you are ordered.
Excellent advice.
Troopers! Sir!
Have you found the Resistance spy, Lieutenant?
Not yet, sir, but we have initiated reconnaissance patrols.
The spy was tracked here. And if she is here, the Resistance could be here. You were sent to find her. But you have failed.
Sir, someone has information, sir. We will get it.
No, Lieutenant. I will get it. You are dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Troopers.
Let this be a demonstration to you all of the full power of the First Order. If you are lying, we have ways of finding out. On with your day!
Aside.
For the Order.
Affirmative.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty sweet.
you got to go. I tell you one thing though, Disney jacked up the price of the tickets.
Yeah, since the this part opened, they raised them again. There's, well, almost 200.
$139
For one
day, one
for
park.
one day.
So
one
park
park.
hopper pass is like 200.
What?
Well, they had this new flex thing for Florida residents. So I won't.
Wow.
But see, so I went. I probably won't go back.
That's
Because-
really expensive.
Yeah.
Considering you're in line for an hour or hour and a half. How much time do you actually spend there? 5-6 hours?
4 hours in that park because we literally looked at everything. We went at all. Okay, here's something funny. So to go in and buy stuff, there's a line.
Yep.
To go into the store and spend money, there's a line. To go and eat, there's a bigger line.
It's a line ride.
It is amazing amount of lines. So I don't know.
Man.
Their Ray was pretty close to Ray. It made me come back and watch the movie.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All of them?
Nope, just the new ones.
Nope, just the last one.
The last 2. I came back and watched it, so it was kind of cool, but it was neat. I don't think I would go back, many more times because then once when they're there, we hug around because we wanted to go eat. We love the 50s cafe, the primetime cafe. You know, that's like the the 50s and stuff. The food was, I guess, because of the tainted issues that we had with Disney. I went back, and even though we waited for the food wasn't as good as we're like, this is just okay.
I used to work there.
Prime time?
No, actually, I used to work at it was Disney MGM Studios.
I loved it when it was MGM.
Yeah, we used to work there in the Lost and Found, but after hours, like after the park was closed,
Yeah.
like I'd go around and just
Yeah.
it was great. But yeah, the diner's food was never all that good.
Well, we remember prime time, and then we were going to and this is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. So we were pass holders for almost 19 years. The last time we were over there, about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years. We went in, and we'd been there. You know, we were staying over at the we had the camper, so we were in the campgrounds. So we came over, blah blah blah, got in, and we went to try to make a reservation that day, like midday, for like we were figuring it's 11, we'll make it for 7, you know, be good. And we went to Sci-Fi, they said no. We went to Primetime, they said no. And everybody was like, well, we're a year out. We're booked a year out. I'm like, you're booked a year out. I said, but the problem with being booked a year out is, which I understand, but we've been pass holders for literally 18 years. I think it may have been 19 years. I said, we've been coming over here, and we come over at spur of the moment, but we come over at least 4 or 5 times a year. And every time we go there, we're automatically going to spend $800 to $1,000 every time. But between the hotel, staying on the parks, and eating, we never, because we like the convenience of, you know. And the girl goes, well, you should make a reservation. And it wasn't, so I lost my Disney, that experience that they want you to have. And then I said, well, let me see a manager. The manager says, yeah, we're booked out. It's the same thing. No, I mean, literally, I said, we're locals. It don't matter. We're booked out.
That's a shame.
I said, okay, let me have your manager. And so as the manager came back, was like, we just want to let you know this is what's going on. And I handed him my passes and our armbands. I said, now you can take these and cut them up, and we'll never be back, ever. Now Star Wars opens up. We went back, but it's not enough to make me go back and get another pass.
Well, you didn't technically go back. Your wife took you back.
Right.
See, so you stayed true to your word.
Right. But again, it's not enough for me to go and get
Fine.
passes
Yeah.
again.
That's insane.
Nope.
The fact that you're right there, willing to spend your money, and they're like, "Oh, we're booked out." Are they
reason
here
they-
yet?
One
Are
of
the people
reasons
here?
get
Are
booked
they
out
eating?
so quick is because of all the tourists from like Brazil and everything. The big tours they do take all the fast passes up before anybody else and books all the reservations. So that's what makes it hard for local people to go there eat, because you have all the tourists companies that book everything up.
Yeah, they were
right
telling us,
away.
well, we have other little restaurants in the town you can eat at. I'm like, really? So, and the guy was dumbfounded when I said, there you go. Here you go. He went, seriously? I'm like, oh yeah, we're done. We'll never come back. And so that's my whole support of Disney can suck it.
Yeah, but in the end, the mouse won.
Well, I don't know.
You still dropped some money.
No, we didn't. Actually, we dropped very little money.
Yeah?
Other than the tickets to get in. We bought a few little knickknacks. We didn't drop anything that anywhere near what we used to spend.
Wow.
You know, we ate the Primetime Cafe, and normally it's the whole family. It was just me and my wife, and that was cheap. So we had better dinner at the hotel because my wife found us a freaking deal and a half at the Rosenshingle Resort. Holy crap! And their food, phenomenal. Their breakfast is badass.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd go back there in a heartbeat. So, but anyway, that was. But we got out and walked around the rest of the park, and it was the same old crap. We're like, this is boring. Nothing held us. Now I go to Universal, and I've been there. We went there when we got over there Friday. We went over Friday morning, Friday night. We went over and walked around Friday night. Freaking awesome. Love freaking Universal.
Now, with the vertigo that you have, you can't ride those rides?
It makes me sick.
So you don't ride them?
I do ride them, but I deal with the nausea for 30 minutes afterwards.
Gotcha.
You know, when we went to Universal, because we're like the Harry Potter side, and dude, there was like a 10-minute wait on everything. First time in my life ever walking into Universal, going to with their Universal has the Jedi experience, and as you walk in, it's Tatooine. It's the other ride, 10-minute wait. Actually, when we walked, 5-minute wait.
On what area?
The other Star Wars ride. When you walk
Oh,
in.
you mean at Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but even at Universal, there was no more than 10
Yeah, I've
minutes.
seen people posting
No
on
more
Facebook
10-minute
lines,
ride.
and they were empty.
Yeah, 10
People
minutes.
were posting the app from Disney, showing the lines. There were like 10-minute waits for Space Mountain.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
it was. But you go into Galaxy's Edge. it was
Everybody's
busy.
there.
That's where everybody went to. Everybody was smart. I mean, it's smart. I mean, why not go? Because Hurricane scared the crap out of everybody.
We're all gonna die. Might as well die happy.
Well, no, I mean, it's like, well, no, I mean, no, nobody was there.
Yeah.
There was. You're right. Now that you say what you said about the Brazilian, and there was very few English-speaking people. I mean, Americans. There was a ton of England and Brazil and Germany, and they were all there. Yeah, it was packed. So
Even when we went to Universal a few months ago, when we ran into y'all there, that's when Hagrid's first opened. That line was huge. Rest of the lines were empty. It wasn't a
Yeah.
long wait for any of the rides. I think the longest we spent was like 20 minutes for one ride.
yeah, it was. I love, but Universal, 3 Broomsticks, best place to eat.
I'll have to try that. I've never been.
Really?
Never.
Oh, dude.
Never been to Universal. Yeah, I know,
We
right?
should we should pop that cherry,
Oh, gross.
and we should go. And the first thing you do there is Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to Hollow Scream. Yeah, it was all right.
Different.
Is it really?
Oh, my
I thought it was
God.
the same. I was
No,
like,
Oh, dude.
all the
Scream
same
has
stuff.
a better cast, but Halloween Horror Nights, everything looks 10 times better.
They can touch you and they can freak you out.
Wow.
And, yeah, it's a whole different ball game.
that's crazy.
I love Hollow Scream. Don't get me wrong, and I'm going to go this year because my son's working there in Hollow Scream. So
Right.
Cage is going to be on there, but I'd go anyway because I like that kind of. I want to go to Armageddon House, and I like that. It's very rare. Can you scare me? I go through Universal, and my kids are screaming, and people were screaming, and I'm like, yeah, that was pretty good. I see how you did that. Well, or I go, oh, look, there's a seam.
Mm-hmm.
I point stuff. I mean, that takes a lot. I got one jump scare in the Jack's house because I couldn't figure out which Jack it was. It was going to jump out at you, and he got me. I'm like, okay. Dylan goes, there you go, got you. He got you. I'm like, yeah, okay, got me. Woo.
Nice.
But But anyway. Sounds
like a good trip.
it was a good trip, and then I came back to.
Nerd Talk. Did you get a chance to watch the show?
I was commenting on your
He
show.
was the one that was making the comments under that other username.
I couldn't pay attention to that and talk
Well,
Relax.
no one's
because I was in
talking
that
to us
negative
tonight.
chair of yours.
I'm like, yeah, dude, that
Fondle. I was choking the shit
that
out of that
Godzilla's
thing.
going to be a hashtag Me Too moving on you.
Yeah, right?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
He's
Just
a
don't
little
talk
bit
back
too
and you won't get
What
choked.
was up with the angry chair thing?
Everything that was just making me angry. I don't know why. It was just angry chair, man. You don't feel it?
No, I love it.
It's like sad.
It's like
it's normal because he's always
It's
angry.
like a
So it's just like it's like
warm,
calm chair.
soft, cozy.
The chair's like
friend
finally the master's
that's
back,
giving me a hug.
It's channeling
just
all the anger
emanating
back
the anger.
Hey.
Hey, you told me to bring my lightsaber today.
Well, yeah, because we were talking about Star Wars.
Right. So I got a new one.
Is that
Pop
the
it.
new
This is
one?
the one.
Oh, and it's green.
Oh, but you didn't hear the best part. Watch.
Oh,
Oh, it talked.
that's better than Dylan's soundboard right
Listen to
there.
this.
Confirm.
Blue. It went blue then green.
Yeah, it's got flash and clash. So
So who's that one from?
I don't know exactly.
Ultra Saber.
Yeah, this
That's what
this
I
is
mean,
from
what
Ultra
company?
Sabers. Yeah,
Okay.
same one.
So we were in one of
Oh,
the
let me turn this off.
we were in one of the Star Wars. It was the whole. There was another side over there where you go in. We used to go in there when the kids were there, and we watch. Oh shoot, what was the Disney stuff that they watched? Anyway, we went in over there, and they had this whole the rise of Star Wars, and you get to go watch this little 10-minute film about how it came along. Really cool. And then you walk around this museum, and then you could go meet BB-8 or Darth or whatever. And those waits were like 5 minutes. Which was typically unheard of, But so they were in there, and one of the girls was going, "Are you going to get your saber?" I said, "Well, I already have sabers." She goes, "Oh, so you've already been through the experience?" I was like, "No, I have ultra sabers." I said, "I can actually use mine," and like she goes, "What's ultra sabers?" I'm like, "You're kidding me, right?" Because I said I would figure you guys are all working kind of together, and she goes, "No, I have never heard of ultra sabers." I said, "Oh, you're just putting me on because you're a Disney employee." She goes, "No, seriously, I've never heard of it." And then the other person and then this other kid comes over and she goes, "You ever heard of Ultra Sabers?" He goes, "I have no idea what that is." And then this guest came in and we were talking and she goes, "Oh, I have 2. Ultra Sabers are awesome. You can actually fight with them." And they kind of looked at us like, "Why would you do that?" I'm like, "Why would you not do that?" So
Why not?
we both whipped our phones out and started going to Ultra Sabers, and I said, "So here, blah blah blah," and I said, and my sons, and they were trying to sell us the Kylo Ren their version. I said, "Here's their Kylo Ren version. It's identical to that over there, except for you can actually clash the blades." And then I started playing the video, and they're like, "That's cool." I said, "I can't believe that you guys are not connected in some way, shape, or form, because." You know. But anyway, she goes, "What color do you have?" I said, "I have orange." She goes, "Well, who is that?" I said, it just means I'm on my way to the dark side.
Who did have orange? Did anybody have orange?
I have no idea. Mike knows all that
I
kind
don't
of
think
crap.
anybody had orange.
John.
Well, I got a random one coming in because I said last
BossTech.
week that I won the drawing, right?
Oh, you did?
I won the
That's
drawing,
right.
so they're sending me another random grab bag.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it could be anything.
Your wife's going to love you getting all these sabers.
She, you know what's funny is she
She's
said,
turning
"You
into
better
a
have
geek."
won. You spent over $1,000 there." I was like, "It's not quite $1,000 yet.
That's
like
$899
it's like
and 75
seven something."
I know. So, yeah.
Yeah, so this one can hold up to 6 different sounds. I can program it and add my own. So there's another one on here that's
we could get the connector.
yeah, right?
Connecting.
Actually, yeah, those are the same almost.
Almost.
It'd be a long staff.
Yours is different than mine.
Yeah.
That one up there is pretty good, and then Kylo Ren's back here in the back. We need to light those up. I forgot to take forgetting to take the sound chip out so they can be lit up.
Well, this one you can actually turn off the sound too. You just gotta go through the
gotta
sounds
go through the process,
and then you
yeah.
just activate it.
I don't know about those, but anyway. So let's talk about games.
Sweet.
Because
So we got
people are losing their shit over G5.
yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, okay, so not that I'm trying to. I wasn't here last week, so I have to make up for it. I have to talk a lot. Do you ever watch the Cheddar Network?
Mm-mm.
Okay, follow Cheddar on LinkedIn, and Cheddar is its own television station. They have an actual. It's on. Who do you have for TV?
I actually don't have TV.
Okay, go to Cheddar TV Network
Cool.
online and watch it. They actually have shows, and they had these 2 young people on last night that were talking about G5, and the reason that everybody's loving G5 is you can really mod yourself out. It can be you, if you want it to be you. I guess I don't know. I was going to ask you about that because I know we had talked about it a couple weeks ago, and when a geek tech network talks about it, that's pretty good, you know. So I didn't know if that was.
I'll have to look.
Because I didn't look at your list of what we're talking
I
about.
know they did add where you can play as Batista in a game now.
What are you talking about? What game were we on?
Gears 5.
Oh, so you said G.
Yeah, G5.
Oh, I refer to it as Gears of War.
Of course you do. And remember, we
Yeah, I
we
know, but
renamed
why
it
are you
G5,
abbreviating it now? Jeez, I was like, what is he talking about?
But they actually
So,
released where
yeah.
Batista's a playable
Right.
character
So
now.
you can actually play that now. It's out. If you go through the Xbox Pass, I think there's a $2 trial.
right?
You get like either 7 days to try out the game, or I think it's even a month. That you can try it out on your Xbox, and if you have a PC, you can play on your PC too.
So let's talk about the game releases on September 1st.
Okay, so there's none that actually come out on September 1st. So September.
Then why'd you put September 1st?
Oh my! No, I. You know what? Bring that up, Rob. Please bring up the number one that I have.
That's awesome.
So this was my number one release for this month. My number one.
I
If
see.
you would have
Okay.
read what I put on there, so this is my number one.
Do you expect me to read
I
everything?
agree.
Borderlands 3, right? Okay, so it comes out real soon.
Okay.
The 13th.
Borderlands 3. Now,
Borderlands 3. I mean.
I want to. I want. These are games I want to start playing. Actually, I'm going to a chiropractor. Once the studio's done and I'm not going to be beat to death, I'm going to go chiropractor, and she says she can fix the vertigo thing.
That game is going to be awesome.
Yeah?
You would love it.
Okay.
It's crazy. They got
All right.
over 1 billion guns.
I feel like I'm not centered in my shot. for
Over 1 billion guns. Yep.
But anyway, okay. What's the number 2?
All right, so what's my number 2, Rob? Zelda.
Oh God.
Comes out for the Switch.
Is this one not died?
This is
yet?
Link's Awakening. This came out on Game Boy Advance
When he
back
came
in
out
the
of
day.
the closet?
What? Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
You never played it? It's for the Game Boy back in the day.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, that's number 2. It comes out on the 10th.
I don't want to play
so that
something
one
where
comes
the
out
little guy runs
before-
around in green tights.
That one comes out before Borderlands. So, I mean, if you own a Switch and you like Zelda, that's
Okay.
definitely a game for you. I finished that one on the Game Boy back
I have
in
a
the day.
Switch.
It's fun. You might like it.
We got to bring
Probably
this
not.
in and start playing. Me
You
and
probably won't like
head
it.
to head.
You won't like it. It's too childish, you said. All right, number 3, Rob. Yeah, see, there you go. Gears.
G5.
Oh, my God. Gears of War comes out the 10th. Comes out the 10th unless you own Xbox. It's out now.
Oh, I have Xbox.
Get
I have
the,
Xbox,
get the pass.
PlayStation.
Get the Xbox pass, like I said, and
You
can
got to
play
come
it.
over and show me how to do all this stuff because no one in the house will talk to
Oh
me
my God,
anymore.
you're just like my relatives. They can go on.
Can you come over and program my phone? Because I don't know how to. Can you show me how to use my
He
phone?
can work all these cameras, but he can't work a video game system.
That's hilarious. I go on Facebook, but I don't know how to do anything else. I can send you angry texts, but I don't know how to do anything else in my life.
he put in our online, our group chat for the show. He goes, "My wife's running late. I'll be cutting it close." And I text back, "Tell her to hurry up. You got a show to do."
Yeah.
I'm like, and then I put some beat down videos in there. I'm like, yeah, there you go.
Brian getting beat up by Stewie. I was like, yeah, that would be me if I said anything.
We love you, Tara.
All right, so what's number 4, bro? Contra Corp. Yeah,
Ooh, what's-
Contra Road Corps. So, did you ever play Contra back in the day?
I do remember
Yeah.
playing Contra.
So now it's different. It's they've gone to a whole new style. It's all 3D, in your face,
Yeah.
and you can play as a cyborg panda.
No way.
Yeah,
That would
cyborg
be
panda
awesome.
blowing shit up. I said
That
the
would
S-word,
be
sorry.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you can blow stuff up.
You can blow stuff up. It's pretty
You
crazy.
gotta love that kind of stuff, man.
And I think the last one on my list is, or the next one is Surge. Yep, Surge 2.
Ooh,
So
what's this?
is made by the same people who did Dark Souls.
Oh, I did.
Only it's sci-fi. So like you can tear off limbs. You can, it's basically you're fighting other people in like a sci-fi realm.
okay.
It's no longer like back in the medieval days or like Gothic era.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I'd probably Redbox that.
Can you? I was gonna say, can you play it?
Oh yeah,
on a
it's on all
trial?
consoles. It's on Xbox, PC, and PS4. And then I think the next one, what do I got? The Sega. So the Sega Genesis Mini. Yeah, buddy. Guess when that comes out? The 19th.
So somewhere here, oh my God, we have a
The Nintendo one?
we have a
Super
Nintendo
You got both.
with the Super Nintendo, and I also got the-
PlayStation.
and the little mini PlayStation. It's here somewhere in all this mess. So now I've got to run out and get this now.
So this one comes preloaded with 40 games, and it
Oh,
comes with a
nice.
game that I think there's only 8 copies in the world. Tetris. Like the original Tetris.
Tetris is awesome.
Did you ever play Tetris on Sega?
Yeah.
No, you didn't, because there's only 8 copies of it. Unless you got you got the 8th copy, you're a
I
billionaire.
never realized that.
Probably not a billionaire. You're probably a 100,000aire.
Actually, we did play Sega.
Tetris.
I mean,
though?
Tetris on our Sega.
Yeah?
Yes, I did.
Well, this one comes preloaded with the special one that nobody has.
Is that why everybody kept coming to my house wanting to play on my Sega?
Probably. Or for. Did you have Golden Axe?
Golden Axe was fun.
That was the best one.
I didn't like games like that at that time. I liked
Golden Axe was the
I
side
loved
scroller where you
Tetris.
had like the girl with the bikini, male bikini, the
You
chainmail
had the
bikini,
dwarf
and
you
she's
had
like,
the warrior.
yeah, you got like
I
her
like
and a
Tetris.
dwarf. Oh, jeez.
He likes Pong.
And-
Pong is my favorite. If you can bring back Pong, I'm happy.
Oh, jeez. Beer pong.
Okay, we can play that.
Angry
too.
Pong. One more announcement on games.
Okay.
Oh, actually, there's two. So on the 4th of October, Ghosts comes out. It's by Ubisoft. Ghost.
Ubi.
Yeah, it's Ubisoft Ghost, but it's basically the next game in the line. So you're playing as like a rogue, or you are actually for the U.S., but you're going against these rogue people. They've broken away from the U.S. and you're hunting them down. So you're like a bounty hunter.
Oh, let's
He has
play the trailer
trailers.
then. Yeah,
Freaking
that's
awesome.
good.
Well, actually, you know what? So it's the last like 8 seconds you actually see gameplay. The first part is the guy from Punisher.
Oh, I saw that. I started
forget
watching
his
that trailer.
name.
Let's play that
It's pretty
trailer.
awesome.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
If he has it.
He does. We actually got it to play.
The writer of Ghost Recon Breakpoint has 14 years of Green Beret experience, and when he started working on Breakpoint, he wanted to bring Ghost Recon much closer to that real-life military special operations feel. And if we take a look back at the original Ghost Recon game developed by Red Storm Studios, it was, for the time, a much more realistic special ops game. If you looked at the characters, they had authentic rifles and gear. The mission locations had large stretches of open terrain that felt huge at the time.
No, come out
Future Ghost
completely.
Recon titles were much more different.
Oh, that stinking keyboard's killing
That's
us.
all right.
Sorry about that.
No, it's cool. It's probably my fault. But anyways, you're in the military. You hunt down people who've gone rogue. And the last one, you actually took out people of the cartel. So you had to go over, and you could literally stealth your way in, you and a group of people. And you could spot people. You could be like, hey, take this guy out, take that guy out. And what we'd like to do is we'd take hostages, load them into helicopters, fly up to the highest altitude, bail,
Right.
and let the helicopter crash and kill the hostages
Holy
that we
crap.
took. Well, they weren't good guys; they were bad guys.
Okay.
Pretty
cool.
cool. It's coming out on the 4th.
I knew we did have the trailer. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's all right.
They played through. Yeah.
It's cool. You can see it on
Oh,
YouTube.
let's watch it because it's a cool trailer. So if we can do, we're having keyboard issues. We're having computer issues.
Sorry, Rob.
I pledged allegiance to the flag of the once United States of America, to the republic for which it claimed to stand. But we've become a nation under God-forsaken fools. Highly divisive, liberated by lies, justified by complacency. The moral high ground it was built upon has already begun to erode. The blood of the fallen is seeping in, widening the chasm, washing away the very land our men died for. No, a house divided against itself cannot stand. What good is a folded flag or a heart-shaped medal to a grieving family? Our nation has become indifferent to sacrifice. Apathetic to the ideals of our forefathers. Where's your damn air support? We don't have any support. We're on our own. The time has come for wolves to lay claim to this land. The betrayal we faced gave us liberty. What are you doing? You're a ghost! I'm a wolf. Now we wage war against this plague with fear and retribution for all. You're Breakpoint.
Right?
Wow.
I may have to play that.
Someone forgot to unplug the speakers.
You need to
love
buy him a
that.
Switch.
I did buy a Switch.
Speaking of a Switch, did you know that there's a new Switch coming out?
No.
Yeah, there's a new Switch coming out. They always make them smaller. This one, the side controllers don't come off, and it will not hook to your TV. It is also $100 less.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and it comes out on the 20th. So you can get them
I'd
in
rather
all.
keep the one that goes to my...
You can get them in different, like, I guess they got a bunch of different colors, like bright orange, and then there's like a teal green, and there's a gray. So they're trying to make it like the,
old Game Boys.
you know, the old DSs and
The
Game
yeah,
Boys.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're only handhelds though. You can't plug them into the TV. You can't take off the.
I'm not
no fun,
interested.
Yeah, $200.
I want to play game. Yeah, I can put games on my. I can put games on my my phone for that.
Yeah. Other than that, that's all I had for games. So there's quite a few coming out this month. I'm stuck on Black Desert Online. That came out for PS4.
How is it?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The loading is a little terrible. I have it on PC. So PC, it's like character models load in super fast. You don't even have to blink and they're there. PlayStation 4 it takes about 2 seconds. So it's kind of annoying. The only caveat to that is that there's not a lot of people that are top end level, so the rush to get there, it's real. So once you're there, you can pretty much dominate.
Right.
Yeah, but you have to be good at PvP.
Are you good at PvP?
PvP, no,
You're not.
no, I'm not
Why
good
not?
at that. I just, I don't know. I'm good. I'm good with stationary creatures that have one attack. I'm not good with people who actually can be like, hey, I'm going to use this move against you, because there's a lot of lockdowns. So they can lock you down and your character, you're stunned. You know.
Got it.
Yeah.
So if I touch your grenade, will it go off?
That's not mine. That's yours.
That's yours.
Is it?
Yeah. I got it for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude.
I got Rob one too, and I forgot to bring it.
Thank you.
I was in a rush to get home and get my shower taken and get back here because we've been putting the studio back together. That green is so powerful. Look at the glow in there. That is amazing. I'm going to have to bring that down. But anyway, so yeah, that's yours. I got Mikey one. I got boys one. I got Rob one.
Cool. Thank you.
I got Rob a Sprite too. I figured he's really a tea guy, but they don't make sweet tea in those, so
That'd be kind of gross.
they know tea bombs. Yeah.
No, they
Once
only
you
sell
twist
them in
the top, The whole
bags.
thing will open.
They only sell them in
Cage made the
bags.
mistake. He thought the top could come off, and he went twist it, and the whole thing came open. He's like, "Oh, I gotta drink it now."
Yep.
Oh.
To me, I drink it and then just put something else in it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the tops do come off. You got to be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, Mama Tech's got hers. I've got mine. I've got one more that's got Coke in it. So,
I got a movie at home waiting for me.
what do you got?
Brightburn.
Oh, that's
So
the
that's
one
the
about-
evil Superman.
That's the evil.
Superman.
The evil. I wouldn't say Superman, but that's
No.
the evil
Yeah, they made
entity.
it. It's supposed to be Superman.
Is it supposed to be Superman?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to.
So
be
is it
Superman,
sponsored by
but that's
Superman?
what everybody.
No.
No,
Is that
that's
what you're
what
trying to tell
everybody-
me?
That's what everybody.
It's kinda
So
what
okay. So I have a question. Is Marvel and Sony going to make up or what?
So no, they had a meeting earlier in the week. They're like, okay, maybe we can make things work, and Sony's like, we're still gonna be assholes, and no, you're out of the club right now.
That's just so.
So
wrong.
they're adding Spider-Man into the Sony universe with Venom and the other movie they're doing, Morbius, with
Who?
Jared Leto.
Morbius. He's the
The
vampire who
vampire.
actually, in the comic of Morbius, he actually killed Spider-Man. He kills Peter Parker. So he drains him of his
he's an
blood.
asshole.
It's crazy. I got the comic when I was a kid. Like, he kills Spider-Man. I'm like reading this. I'm like, oh my God, he actually kills him. Peter Parker's watching him die. Like, Morbius drained him of all of his blood. He's looking over and he sees Annie Mae, and Morbius goes over and grabs her and eats her. And he's just like laying there watching his whole family die, and he dies.
What the
Peter
hell?
Parker dies. That's the end of
Yeah.
Morbius 1, the comic book. I was like, what?
That's dark.
Yeah. So I hope they make it as good as the comic book, because I was, whoa. I'm a huge fan of vampires. Like, if you know,
don't like Spider-Man?
I can't stand Spider-Man.
Good. You love Superman, though, right?
No, I can't stand Superman either.
Nobody likes Superman.
So we have an opening on Nerd Talk.
Sweet. What's her name?
That's wrong.
Just
But you're
kidding.
funny.
All good.
All right, so Mikey,
Yesy.
what do you got going on?
So New York ComicCon in 25 days. They've been now, the first few months they haven't really been announcing many guests until this past week. They announced Tom Hiddleston, which is going to be great. Adam Savage from Mythbusters.
All right.
You don't seem pleased with that?
Nothing pleases him in that chair.
No.
I'm not going, so I don't
The
care.
chair. It's the chair.
It's the chair.
But they announced a lot of things coming up for panels where they're going to have all the special guests, like the Star Trek panel, Picard, Captain Picard, and the whole cast of the new show will be there, which is pretty cool. So you can see him.
Are you going to interview those people?
Them probably not.
So here's something funny. Let's jump. I'm glad you asked that question. So, I almost touched my blade and cut my hand off.
Oh, don't do that. You got to turn it off
my.
first.
I know. Ooh. Choo. Anyway, yeah. So here's a guy that's been granted interviews. He has no equipment to do interviews with.
I got my camera and I got my mic.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, that little Rode microphone is not a microphone. It's a catch-all.
Still works.
It'd be interesting to hear that conversation. You're going to hear the people behind him. You're gonna you need an omnidirectional mic. Right? Isn't that what those are?
He needs a lavalier or a handheld that he can put in the guy's face.
Yeah, and I don't have the money for that, nor the help now for that.
Well, that's you didn't see. All it takes is, hey, John, can I take one of the wireless microphones? Yeah, Michael, you can, but he's not asked me yet.
I haven't asked him yet.
You know why? Because if he breaks it, he's owing more money
That is true.
to the landlord.
That is true.
No, that
is
wouldn't
very
went to her.
true.
That would went to him instead.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Yeah.
owe John. Nope.
And that's not a payment thing. That's you better come up with $600 next week. or-
Ouch. See, that's why he hasn't asked for one.
I would let him use it anyway. It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't be like Hunter and leave a box laying in the middle
Oh
of
my
MegaCon
God.
and walk away.
Well, see, there's a guy that's got three microphones.
But he's using them for his podcast.
Yeah. How's that
For all
how's that-
6 people.
How's that?
I saw that. So he was like, why are there so many
Sorry,
people
Rob.
on the,
I hit my mic.
why are there so many people on the panel? How many people had a mic? Like, there was like 8 people. I don't want to badmouth anybody, but I just thought I saw the picture. I was like, why does
Hunter.
everybody have a mic?
I love Hunter to death. He's a good kid, but he puts this post up. How come everything doesn't go right for me or something like that? I said, it's because you're doing stuff that's out of your realm.
It was a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert. Everybody had a mic. I was like, oh my God. Who's talking?
Get one of those stage mics. You ever seen? I don't know. Rob knows what I'm talking about. They're called boundary mics. You can put it and everybody can talk and it all it funnels into one.
Oh God.
Then you can tap.
It's like a Simon. Simon Says.
I'm trying to watch him. I watch him. I watch his. Good for him, and he's doing it. He just does. The drive up all the way up here for him is rough. So.
We doing an hour?
No, we're doing an hour and a half. So, because Mike's not even talking, because I keep interrupting Mike. So anyway, so Mike's gonna go do interviews.
So Netflix. First, I got a press email from Netflix saying what they're going to be doing at the con.
I know.
You got a press email.
Yeah.
Was it just like an automated email
Well,
to
yeah, remember
everyone?
he's an award-winning photographer now.
He's like, I got an email from Netflix. I did too. They want their money.
Yeah, they're telling me stop ripping our shit off.
I was like, okay.
So they're going to be doing they're promoting 3 shows there. Lost in Space. They're going to have the full cast there doing interviews.
I actually watched that. I liked that. I like to watch Lost in Space.
They're going to have that. Then Big Mouth, which I haven't seen that show yet.
It's all
I've
right.
never even heard of it.
It's
Some
a cartoon about a kid in puberty and his penis talks to him.
Then they have another new show coming out called Daybreak with Matthew Broderick in it.
Who? Matthew
Ferris
Broderick.
Bueller.
I know. I know who. We talked about this last week.
His
All the
wife
old
used-
people coming back because they're broke.
His wife used to be hot. Now,
Who's his wife? Oh, what's her name from
Sex and the City?
Yeah,
Really? You didn't know?
I forgot that's who he was married to.
The girl from the star, the main
What's her
character
name, though?
Sex and the City.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica
Yeah.
Parker. Yeah.
Okay.
She used to be smoking hot.
Right, like in Hocus Pocus, huge crush. And then you see the Today Show, and you see her then, and you're like,
Ooh, what
is that
happened?
the same one?
And then I love the other one that was in Star Trek. One of the co-hosts in Sex and the City. Can't think of her name off the top of my head. A little mole thing going on, you know.
Mole.
She was on. I can't remember what she was. One of the original Star Trek movies, and she was a Vulcan.
Oh. I always had
Short
a crush
hair.
for Danielle. Or what? Daniela? Gabriella from Xena.
Oh,
Gabriella. It was never Xena.
The little
She did-
blonde?
yeah.
Yeah.
Gabriella never. She did it for me. Xena was like, eh.
So I didn't watch Xena much.
No?
No,
Dude, it was
but
cool.
It's kind of funny. I've been watching the ads for the reruns or was it is it My TV or something that has them, and then there's Xena and Gabriella kissing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that didn't happen until later. I was like, whoa.
Well, I
That's
didn't
when
know
it
they
kind
were
of fell off.
lesbians.
But I did.
I mean, I'm good with it. I mean, I'd love to train to be a lesbian all day long. I tell my wife that all the time. I'm willing to learn.
I will take one for the team.
We had a guy come in today that helped Anthony from the Steampunk Society was here. And they were helping us out, and they brought in Sam. He's just a young kid over from Tampa. Dude is hilarious, and it's just the crap that we were talking about is funny, and I push people just to see how far I can push people. He was good. He rolled right, left. I'm like, I like this kid. He's gonna be. You'll meet him. Ooh, I gotta cramp my leg. That's what happens when you don't drink enough water. But so anyway, what else is going on there, Mike?
So
Mikey,
DC announced what they're doing.
award-winning Mike.
Itch.
Golf clap.
DC announced what they're doing. They're promoting the new Wonder Woman movie for the animated movie.
Wait a minute. The new Wonder Woman movie and the animated.
No, the animated new Wonder Woman movie. That one.
It's only animated.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bloodline.
Rosie O'Donnell does the voice of Wonder
Rosie
Woman.
O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
What?
Rosario O'Donnell.
Oh my God. Who is that?
You don't know who she is?
Do I know her? Is
She
on
was
TV?
in Clerks 2. She was in the Luke Cage movie, the Luke Cage show, and
African American chick or the black girl.
yeah,
She was
really
on.
hot black girl from
Oh,
that.
she's gonna voice over the.
yeah,
For
What
Wonder
other
Woman?
movie was she in?
the Luke Cage one. She
Yeah,
was
she's in
Daredevil.
Luke Cage, the whole series.
She was
Oh,
in
is she the love
Daredevil.
interest?
For Luke Cage.
Yeah,
She's the,
The doctor.
She's the nurse.
yeah, the nurse.
Oh, I love
She's
her.
the nurse,
yeah.
She's been in everything she's ever been in. I'm just out.
She's actually
I'm
really good.
I like her
She's
a
a good
lot.
actress.
Then the
Really
voice that
like her a
does
lot.
Steve Trevor
She is smoking hot, too.
Jeffrey Donovan from Burn Notice, the main character from that show.
I used to watch that all the time. Was in love with his little girlfriend there. Oh God, have mercy.
Never seen it.
Then
Really?
they're also
I gotta
going to
get-
be promoting Batman Beyond because it's coming out on Blu-ray finally, the complete series and the full cast.
I
is
watched
gonna
that
be
growing
there.
up. Or actually, not even growing up. I just watched that because I was always, I was a geek, and I like the fact that they had this young cat being trained by Bruce Wayne, and everything was all. I like the way it was drawn. It was that pointy.
It was
quick.
cyberpunk.
It was like quick,
Yeah, it was really good.
not too detailed.
No, exactly.
You can bust out an episode.
Yep, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an
Then
artist, I mean.
TNT TBS is promoting the new wrestling show that's going to
Oh,
be
wait a minute.
there. With Chris
Who
Jericho.
cares?
Impractical Jokers.
The
are
ones
gonna
that
be
couldn't
there.
make it in the WWE, they finally started their own. You ever heard that? If you can't do, if I don't like your band, I'm gonna start my own band. Okay, so and typically the one that's doing that sucks. So they went.
Speaking of sucks, did anybody see that Joker trailer? It's such crap.
Yeah, I'm not.
By a bunch of tools. I don't care about that
So
movie.
Rob in the background
was
said
so
it had an
angry.
8-minute standing ovation. Is it out in the theater already?
Comes out. No, the previews where it comes out.
So what
First
were they
weekend of
doing? Giving an
October.
8-minute standing ovation for the preview?
No, they did a sneak preview like at film festival.
Everyone's so overhead for this damn thing. I'm
yeah.
like, can we just do it? Like, first of all, a friend of mine, he posted on Facebook, like, this is the best trailer ever. I watched the trailer. I was like, dude, I was not impressed. For one, it's so cliche. The story, like, okay, so he's bullied, and then he turns out to be a bad guy, and then he's a mastermind behind all this stuff. Okay, we've seen it time and time again, right?
I want to see the one where the kid's bullied, or the person's bullied, and they come out to be a champion because they rose above the bullshit.
Yeah, they have those too. I'm saying I'm tired
Name
of the
one.
cliched movies of like these superheroes. Like, oh hey, this person came from like origin stories.
Rocky.
So
Rocky wasn't
over.
bullied.
And
Rocky
just
was a bully.
all the main characters. Could we do like a side character? I don't know.
I think we
one.
need to go over. I'm going to step away from the camera real quick because we're not live.
Angry Chair pushed him out.
So other events going on there. Archer is premiering their new season 11 there.
I love Archer.
He wakes up from his coma, his 3-year coma, and comes back.
Nice.
I love the big heavy set chick with
Anne?
the boobs.
Is it Anne?
She's awesome.
Is her name Anne?
And the whole voice cast will be there as well.
Oh, that's
For
cool.
everyone.
I love Archer.
SpongeBob Appreciation Day. They're going to have the full cast of SpongeBob there doing something for a big panel and event.
I don't know. During the hurricane, I saw SpongeBob evacuating. It was on Facebook. So
Just
it was
flying
real.
away.
HBO is premiering the first episode of Watchmen.
What do you
Making
do?
Starting to get angry. And I'm not even in the chair.
So I have-
Angel, the show Angel is doing their 20th anniversary there with a full cast.
Is Jessica Alba going to be there?
Angel.
That was Dark Angel.
David-
Dark Angel, yes.
David Boreanaz, you're talking about?
He's the only one that's not signed on so far that's going to be
He's
there.
like, this show sucks.
Everybody else from the show will be there so far, but him.
That's the one where, yeah, he was a vampire
Yeah,
or something
it
like
was
that.
It's a
so
spin-off from Buffy the
silly.
Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
It was silly. I mean, all the girls loved it because they're like, oh, but dude, the vampires look so dumb.
Yeah.
Why do they look like lizard face? Like, everyone's like, "Argh." Like, you know what?
The special
They were
effects
like-
weren't good back then.
They loved Fright Night so much.
Yeah.
They're like, make the vampires look like the people from Fright Night.
Did you see the show Castle Rock? That's
No.
out.
Castle Rock.
I think it's not
What is
Netflix. I
Castle
want to say
Rock?
it's on Hulu. It's a Stephen King and J.J. Abrams series.
Castle Rock.
Yeah.
I have no
They're
idea what you're talking
premiering season 2 there with them, the full actors. Outlander, Riverdale will be there. Roswell,
Castle
Mexico.
Rock. Maybe Rob can find a picture of Castle Rock and throw it up because it sounds familiar, but I don't know if
the
I've
new Harley
seen
Quinn
it.
TV show that's going to be on DC Network, the cartoon.
Who's gonna cartoon? Oh God.
Kelly Kuko's doing a voice of it.
Who? Kelly?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
she's going to be Harley Quinn, so they're going to be promoting that.
You can
The
just
Batwoman
hear the
show.
voluptuousness
Oh yes, you can.
in the voice. You're like,
Yes.
oh, what?
Yep.
Batwoman's going to premiere their season there too.
Who?
With a full cast. Batwoman
Why?
with Ruby Rose.
Oh.
Cool.
So they
That's
got
Castle
lots of
Rock?
big panels.
That's
That's the Batwoman.
Oh.
Castle Rock.
I'm like, damn! I didn't watch that.
Right? I should have watched Castle Rock. I said I was watching Fraggle Rock.
I'm eating Slim Jims.
So I have a question. If you could meet any actor that you like, your favorite actor, what's the most you would pay for a photo or an autograph?
Does that have to be an actor?
Actor, musician.
Actress?
I would never pay money.
Actress.
Let me just make sure. I would never pay money for someone that's strictly a voice actor. Never going to happen.
Okay, fair enough.
But
But-
someone that's on screen.
But what if they like left you a voicemail?
Nope.
They're like, hey, big boy,
Nope.
come down to the theater at 5.
Nope. Not happening.
Like I know you met Michael Roker and got his autograph.
He was really a cool dude.
So what's the most you would pay for one of your favorite actors,
$100.
actresses? 100?
Wow.
What about
And
you?
that would
lot of
be.
money.
And that would be. That's hard, man. Yeah, $100.
Are we talking my money or my wife's money?
Your
Because
money.
Your money.
Well, your money is your wife's money.
$15.
So Paul Rudd at New York ComicCon.
Free.
His autograph is $200.
Nope.
What? Do you even get to meet him?
Yeah, you meet him.
Or is it just like a signed piece of paper?
You meet him, he signs whatever he wants, so you get like less than a minute with him.
Nope.
His
$200.
photo ops is $200.
It was a Hulu thing.
That's why I never saw it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to watch that.
Tom Hiddleston, his autograph, $250.
You know why?
And his photo op is $225.
The mouse demands it.
The mouse demands.
Everybody's signature.
No.
Wow, for a signature. I mean, maybe a hug. Because
2 years
I'd
ago,
give
Stallone was
Scarlett
there?
You sound
Johansson.
like you need a hug.
I'd give Scarlett Johansson $150 of my wife's money for a hug.
How much do you think?
And then I
Stallone
would
charged?
record it and be like,
which hug are we talking? The hug or the?
no, the hug. You know, where you go in for a hug. You know, oh,
Yeah, but
wow,
is it got to
then-
be a full hug or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
got
got
to
to be one of those?
No,
hugs like
it's got to be
this?
the full hug. Like, oh.
You get boob preps in.
Stallone 2 years ago. How much?
And
did he
then
charge?
you know, maybe a small conversation
He was
of
paying
like,
people, right?
No, he wasn't paying people. People were still paying him.
What?
He was sold out.
What?
$400 for Stallone's autograph.
Nope.
whoa, dude, he don't even need the money.
Nope.
But I heard they don't. It's not for them. It's for the actual place because the convention that brings them in, they have to pay them. So a portion of those proceeds go to the convention for bringing that guy there. So like if their fee is $400, well, it cost them like $20,000 to get him there. You know what I mean?
Not always.
No?
Nope. Sometimes they just they come in and make what they make. So I don't know. We need to ask Bree about that. Bree is our Bree.
Who?
Bree.
I did that last week. Who?
Who is that?
Who?
We have so many Bree.
What?
But there's some
we miss
other
you.
Awesome people. The other guy from Doctor Strange, the other Asian guy,
The other Asian guy.
The big Asian dude.
the big one, Benedict Wand.
Isn't that the guy who played Genghis
Wong.
Khan?
I love Wong.
He played Genghis Khan, didn't he? He was Genghis Khan in the Marco Polo.
No.
No? Different one?
Wrong guy.
They look the same.
I know. They all look alike.
Billy
No,
D.
he
Williams
looks the
will
Are
same.
be
you saying they
there.
all look alike? All
You know
Asians
what?
look alike?
All Samoans look the same. All Asians look the same. All black people look the same.
I didn't say it. You said it, Token.
Dude, everybody looks the same as their culture. You look like every other white guy. He looks like every other Puerto Rican.
I look like every.
Just kidding.
You get all bald guys with beards that are.
You look just like
They
them.
all look the same.
They all look the same. Yep.
Put
You
the
look-
hat on you would be Jamie from MythBusters.
If that Adam Savage, if he were to shave his head and grow out that beard, you guys look the same.
Jamie from MythBusters. Do you know who he
Yeah,
is?
him
That's what he
too.
said.
No, he was talking about Adam Savage.
Adam Savage too.
Oh,
And Tom Hiddleston.
No, but it's really scary. I went to Home Depot the other day, and the girl goes, well, "You were just here." I went, "No, I wasn't."
Yeah.
She goes, "No, literally, you were just here. Did you forget?" And I said, "No, it wasn't me. I just got here." She goes, "No way." I said, she goes, "Your twin just left." I said, all of us bald guys with beards, they all look the same.
Yep.
It's just white guys. We all look the same.
That's how I feel about all the movies coming out. They all look the same.
Dude, we were really railing on the whole trailer thing last week.
Oh yeah.
I was watching. My wife and I were watching it. We had speaking of which, actually the picture is still up. We had one of the best stinking waiters I've ever had in my life. That dude was phenomenal.
Oh, he didn't
Is
spit
that
in
who
your
that
food?
was in those photos you were posting?
Mm-hmm.
He was the one talking?
No, that was me.
You were
No, that
talking.
was him.
He's like, here, say something. You gotta suck.
He let me get 2 drinks when you're not supposed to.
Oh. Wasn't 5 o'clock yet.
No, it was
5 o'clock somewhere.
Not at Disney, apparently.
Well,
no, we were
did-
downtown. We were downtown. So we at the House of Blues.
In MGM now, or Hollywood Studios, they have the Star Wars lane and you can actually drink alcohol.
Actually, in the whole park, you can walk around with beer.
Well, beer, but that's only one spot you can have liquor at. Magic Kingdom, you can't buy liquor.
You sound like an 18-year-old that hasn't had a beer yet. Moving on.
Moving on. He's all
kidding.
geeked out about New York.
Yeah, he is. You
So
go.
what
So
are
when do you
paying-
leave?
What are you paying for Tom, whatever his name is?
Tom Hiddleston, we have a group photo with him, so it's only going to be like $50 each.
A group photo?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not coughing up $200, $225
I wouldn't-
myself
yeah.
for a photo with him.
For Tom? No.
Now, see,
Scarlett
when I had my
Joe? Yeah.
when I-
Scarlett, yes, I will in a heartbeat.
I think was it $60 I did for Merle.
The only autographs I'll probably go
But that
after,
dude has a career that is monstrous.
Yeah.
I'll probably get
And
Adam
he-
Savage's autograph.
Was cool. I mean, super cool.
Yeah.
Who?
Adam Savage.
Who's that?
Mythbusters.
What's he done?
Mythbusters and a bunch of movies. He's
He's been in
made the
movies?
props for them.
He's been in the movies.
I don't think he's been in them, but he's done all the special effects for all of them.
Rob's done tons of stuff in movies.
Why don't we get him to
Rob,
be
can
a
I
guest
get
icon?
your autograph for like $50?
500.
500. See, he knows how to price himself.
I would not pay for anybody's signature.
He said he would not.
Yeah,
pay for
signatures. I don't know about
anybody. Oh,
that.
do you?
Like a hug and snug, maybe depends on her
A
name.
mouth hug? Is that what you
You say
said?
tug and rub?
I said hug and snug.
Tug and rub.
Hug and
Rub and
snug.
tug. Oh my God, that's so bad. So who else is going to be there? Let's hurry up and talk about this. Get it over with.
Oh, that's all I was going to talk about.
That's all
it?
he's gonna talk
That's
about.
it. That's all you had?
Well, there's
God, man,
tons
he
of
doesn't-
other
That's all I
guests,
had, man.
But I don't want to name every single guest there is.
Yeah, because people could clearly see it
You can
online.
Go on New York ComicCon's page.
So
and
where are you
look.
staying?
I'm staying at
the
my friend's
Ritz?
house. No, I'm staying at a friend's house in Queens.
Of course he is.
In Queens, dude. You're gonna be the only white dude there.
No, because her boyfriend and her roommate's all white.
You're staying with her and her boyfriend.
And her roommate, yes.
And their roommate. They trying to hook them up.
Damn, they live in a nice flat.
No, they're on top of each
So
other.
I think the one other person I want to meet is Seth Green.
Who?
Seth Green, Robot Chicken, Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers.
He was the son of Dr. Evil.
He's Dr. Evil's son. You don't love me.
70s show.
You complete me.
You would want to meet him. He's an evil little ginger.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman's gonna be
Pee Wee
there.
Herman's gonna
Now,
be
Pee Wee
there.
Herman.
Oh,
will be
boy.
fun.
Paul Rubens.
You gotta just make sure you don't shake his hand.
Oh boy.
Just make sure you
Nichelle
wash
Nichols
them.
is going to be there.
Who? What'd you say?
Aurora,
Who's that?
Star Trek.
Huh?
You saw her at MegaCon?
What?
Yeah, the lady that gave you a big hug.
Oh, Michelle's awesome.
Nichelle, not Michelle.
Oh, see, you don't even know
I
her name.
I do too.
It's like, hey, long time no see.
I can't even see the screen with my glasses off. I
She's
have no
like-
idea who you're pointing at.
Man, this MFer still don't know my name. I seen him at 9 cons. He still can't get it right. Call me Michelle.
People
Jeez.
from Power
a hooroo.
Rangers. There's a
All the Power Rangers are gonna be there.
yeah. There's still
Oh, what? All 20 of them?
More like 120.
Oh God.
Who you think of the dinosaur ones or the Megazord ones or
Their autographs
First
are like
Rangers?
$50, but we'll throw in 4 for 20.
yeah. You can get the whole crew for $99. All 25,000 of them.
Jeez.
And here's the funny thing: half of those people were strictly the face, and then when it came time to do the real
Cancel.
stuff, they're out.
Yep.
They
Just like
weren't-
Mimosa. Momoa. He was like, "Yeah, I'm on the list, dude. How many people freaked? They're like, I gotta buy my tickets." He was like, "Oh, I'm out." So he snagged
Power
them.
Rangers, all those Power Rangers kids, all their stunt doubles were the ones that doing all the action. They were just when it was
Yeah.
FaceTime, that was the only thing they ever did.
So if
Not
you're
all
gonna
of them.
donate your money, give it to Rex
JDF.
Kwando.
If you, I tell you what, you get me all their pictures, and I'll sign them all for you. You can then.
You can just pass them around here.
That's
We'll
it.
just sign them all.
Hi, I'm
looks
I'm Green
authentic.
Ranger, I'm Pink Ranger.
You don't even have to try. You just do like big giant swishes. I'll have my kids sign it for you.
Break out the colored crayons.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll have my 2-year-old sign it. 1-year-old. How old is she?
The only reason I'm poo-pooing it because I'm not going.
Yeah.
They didn't give me a press pass. I'm not an award-winning photographer. He probably
I
put
wasn't
on his
either at the
application.
time.
You don't get.
He probably put on his
wasn't either
application.
when I
I'm
did the
award-winning.
application.
I'm award-winning photographer for cosplay.
You don't get hate mail from Netflix. I mean, announcement emails from Netflix saying your tree fit is due, bitch.
Luca Jackets also be there.
Good for them.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm going just for that.
Just the jackets.
Yeah, just because now that I know they're there, I'm canceling
Just
all
the
my
jackets.
plans and I'm gonna go. So anyway, hashtag me too on the dinosaur. I actually watched. So I watched Godzilla the other night.
Is it good?
It's all right.
The new one?
It's all right.
Because that was there at Redbox, and I was
It's
like,
not great.
Go get Brightburn.
But they referenced the old the last Godzilla movie.
Cool.
And of course, the girl that played 11 L in Stranger Things is in it. Same amount
Premise,
of
yeah.
acting abilities there that was in crying, happy, screaming.
Is she going to turn out to be another Kristen?
Dunst.
No, Kristen from Twilight. You know where
Kristen Stewart.
you know where she just does a like a lot of grunting
Yeah,
and then
constipated.
like, wincing. I'm like, does this girl even know how to act? Like, and then now she's demanding to be an Avenger.
Demanding.
Going to be in the new Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I saw that. Good for her. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
I don't think anyone's gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'm really no. And I'm not watching that.
Like, if you could make the perfect Charlie's Angels, why would they be Charlie's? If you could make the perfect John's Angels, who would you put in it as the top 3?
Really?
Yeah,
So if I'm going to
John's Angels.
I'm going to build my angels.
Right.
Can't be our spouses, right?
No,
Has to be not our spouses.
no, because you got to
Okay.
direct, and your wife has to help you.
So, Gail Godot. It'd be at 1. My Bosley would be Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman, because you got to have that sexiness in there. So it's Gail Godot, Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, you bastard!
See, I've got to have a blonde, don't I? I'm not a big blonde person. Oh gosh, I don't know. Who would it be? Who would it be? Kelly Cuco.
I didn't know you would pick her.
That would be my Charlie's Angels. And yes, and Linda Carter would be my Bosley. Yep. That'd be pretty badass team.
PG-13 or PG?
R-rated.
N17.
Oh, jeez. PG-13.
Who would you do?
Ah. You know what? I thought of that and I was like, oh man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. You'd have to pass
Mike?
me.
I don't know.
That would be the Black Ranger and the Red Ranger and the White Ranger.
It's supposed to be the Angels, so I mean,
Well, they could be angels. Mike likes angels. Who would you choose, Mike?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Had you ever watched Charlie's Angels?
Yes, I've watched the TV show and the movies.
Yep. Ooh, but I tell you what.
Drew Barrymore.
No.
maybe in the early 2000s.
No. No.
No.
No.
It could be Jessica Alba,
Oh, that would make
Charlize Theron.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her.
So
I don't know about the other one.
mine would be Kate Upton, Kate Beckinsale, and I have no idea for the third. Just it'd be the 2 Angels.
Oh, how about the girl? How
One of
about
mine
the
would be Mila Kunis.
Kate Upton? Yeah, she can kind of act. You could always get the girl from the whole zombie series. She played in. God have mercy, I can't even think of her name. The Fifth Element.
Oh,
yeah.
eh.
She's up there now.
She's not that pretty now.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
She's still good looking. She's God have mercy. See, I told you, Green Ranger, Black Ranger, and the White Ranger. That's just mean. No, but who was the bad girl? Who was the last bad girl in the Charlie's Angels? What's his name's wife? Oh, God have mercy. Long black hair. Come on, help me. Demi Moore. Oh, she made a good bad girl.
I didn't see that one.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I only saw the first Charlie's Angels.
I watched them all. I liked it. Demi Moore's even today smoking hot. She made a great bad girl.
Speaking of smoking hot, what's everyone eating for dinner tonight?
I don't know. We're going to decide that in a little bit. We got about 11 minutes to go before we have to
So
get
2 of mine would be Kristen Bell and Mila Kunis.
9. Huh?
Kristen Bell Mila Kunis.
Mila, yes. Kristen, nah.
Nah, Kristen Bell's hot.
She's not fighting. She's not a fighter material.
Gina Serrano, that was the other one.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you got the fightiness, and then you got the like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all three of mine,
Yeah.
like 2 blondes and a brown.
Then it would be the other one would be the
Oh my God, that's great.
the chick that was dated Luke Cage.
Lady, not chick.
Girl.
Woman.
She's an angel.
Come on, man.
What's her name? She was also in, was it the show Bitch in Apartment 23? That show?
The hell are you talking about?
She was in Luke Cage. Well, Luke Cage was on her show. I can't
Jessica
Jessica Jones actress.
Jessica Jones actress.
Oh, the actual Jessica Jones. Nah, she's not an angel. I mean, she's hot. and
Not
she's
angel
pretty.
material.
She's not. No, yeah.
No, she
Angels
would
have
be for
gotta
the fighting.
Well, yeah, fighting is one
Kristen
thing. but,
Ritter.
You know, you just got to better go. Wow, that's hot.
Yeah,
Who
like
cares
you
if they
could
fight
fill
or
in.
not?
You could fill in stunt doubles for the fighting. They don't actually need to know how to fight. They just got to be able to fit into the outfits.
But I chose two that are fighters.
Rob's back there laughing.
Kelly's just there to look at. She's the Drew. She'll fill the Drew Barrymore position.
Why don't you just get Ronda Rousey then?
But you got to have an Asian.
I am
That's
not
what they
saying
did.
good
They
or
did
bad
one-
about that
they
because
did one-
she's local and she'll find me and kick my ass. I don't think so. That's not going to happen. Turtle couldn't take her. He could even last 60 seconds.
That's the first time I've seen John say, I'm not commenting on that.
Nope. I'm keep leaning. I'm not centered. I hate this camera. I don't.
Over, it's on wheels.
Oh, that's right. It is. I want to be next to Brad.
You're going away from Brad that way.
I know.
Everyone's going away from Brad,
So what are we talking about next week?
like Dorian.
Dorian. We're not talking about Dorian.
We'll have
Dorian's-
Kiki back next week.
Oh, that's cool. That's something. That's why our attendance is not as high as it normally is.
It's because I'm sitting out over here, not in the angry chair.
You like the angry chair. Feel the power.
It brings out the other side of me.
Brings out. my wife was like, so if you got another lightsaber, what would you guess? I said I'd probably get a Sith saber.
That's what I'm hoping I get out of this grab bag.
I love the bent.
Do you?
So okay, so let me ask you a question before I know we got to get ready and go. Rey, in the new trailer,
Yeah.
do you think it's a dream sequence?
I already told you.
Or do you think it's a
We
clone?
talked about
I talked about it last week. So
well, okay, but see, I didn't
she's a
get to-
clone. She's a clone.
Nope.
She was spawned from a clone.
Nope. She has-
Skywalker's hand
You
cloned thousands of
The
clones,
dream
and she was.
You have.
Or not.
She has to visit the dark side so she can
It's
become
gonna
a
be
gray.
like-
right, just like what Luke did.
She's not going to go gray. They're not going
Luke's
to pull the
not
whole
gray.
gray thing.
I hope she goes full Sith and just blows
I
us all
don't
away
think
and
she'll
says,
do that
"Hey."
either. It's going to be more likely they're going to take the easy way out and do what they did with Luke. He has to fight himself in order to learn the powers.
I hope she loses.
What movie was that in?
Well, fight his father in the swamp when he was training.
But it wasn't real.
You know,
Yeah.
it was-
It was a
this
dream
isn't gonna be
sequence.
Real.
I think her and Kylo, and she gets a little darkness in her,
No.
and then she goes, you know what? Now I know how to use. I like the dark. I know how I like the white or the light. And now I'm just going to become a gray.
I like the dark. I like the white.
Gray in.
I eat at Sonny's. She's a straight up Southern chick. There, I love that Jen. I like Red. She's good. She's down here from Port Ridge. Oh god.
Yeah, people are like, oh, it's a dream sequence. I said, no, she needs to visit there so she can become a gray.
She's not going to go gray.
I think she will.
No.
Absolutely. Why not? Why? Tell me why.
Disney's not, because they would have to explain the whole gray Jedi then.
And you know what that means? You know what that
More
means for Disney? More
movies.
movies.
Disney's too stupid for that.
No, they're not. Apparently, they
No,
bought.
they're not.
They bought
They would've
Marvel.
already
They bought
done
everything else. Jeez.
They own it all.
What else are they gonna buy? iPhones. They're gonna buy Apple. I guarantee you that's next. Apple. They buy Apple. We're all screwed. Man.
We're all screwed anyway. It's Disney.
Then they're going to start buying like hurricanes. Oh, we own this next one. Florence, you're ours. Ah.
We're gonna rename them Daisy and Minnie.
Mickey.
Yeah, they'll all be named after. Okay, Goofy's on his way. Goofy's in category 8.
Oh man, wouldn't that be something if Disney was like, "Hey, we're gonna build an underground theme park, so when natural disasters occur, you can still come enjoy yourself, but we're gonna charge you."
So you're
Like-
gonna see your movie this weekend? It too.
Let's see. Tomorrow, we have a light day in the studio. Sunday is a heavy day of break down Tampa and bring it back home.
Breakdown.
Yeah, we're shutting Tampa down.
Oh. Yikes.
Yep. House divided.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Can't do it.
Yeah.
Client didn't come through with what they were going to say, and I'm not going to float another studio on my own. So it's all right. It's a hit to us, but you know what? It's okay. It's really, really okay. It's all good, brother.
Maybe we should have tryouts. Open the doors, like tryouts, or have like a pie eating contest to try and raise money for you to keep that set open.
You want to send money in, that's great.
You have a wet T-shirt contest.
No one wants to see me in a wet T-shirt.
You know what we should do? We should come in as like different characters, but nobody knows who it is.
Okay, you do that. You
Oh.
start it next week.
I'll be the only one. Oh, it's Token. I knew he was retarded, so whatever.
No, you're not. You're just special.
It's special.
Mentally challenged.
Mentally challenged.
Okay.
There you go. That's good. Not really. All right. We'll see Okay, so tune in next week. Kiki will be back. Hopefully, get Bree and Kiki on. That would be awesome. You know, that Michael. He can
Scooch
answer-
over?
He can answer social media one night or something. I don't know. But we are coming back strong, and we will see everybody next Friday.
See you
so, be good. Have a good weekend.